a new road from the grind. The ready rocks rebuild, it's time to shine. I'm molding the past into tomorrow's gold. Crafting dreams, watch the story unfold. With every story, a phoenix ignites. The ready rocks rebuild, reclaiming my life. Through trials and truth, I'm standing tall. Brick by brick, I'm rebuilding it all. With grace in my stride and fire in my heart, I'm rising again. Yeah, I'm ready for real. As I raise my grandkids and pass the flame, I teach them strength, not just my name. Building the future on the sturdy ground, with love in the walls and faith all around. No shortcuts, no shame, just real life wins. This is where my legacy truly begins. Oh, I'm molding the past into tomorrow's goal. Crafting dreams, watch the story unfold. With every story, a phoenix ignites. The ready rocks rebuild, reclaiming my life. Through trials and truth, I'm standing tall. Brick by brick, I'm rebuilding it all. With grace in my stride and fire in my heart, I'm rising again. Yeah, I'm ready for real. It's more than a comeback, it's a rebirth. Proof that broken pieces can still hold worth. I don't need perfect, I need peace. And I found it in every video that I release. Molding the past into tomorrow's goal. Crafting dreams, watch the story unfold. With every story, a phoenix ignites. The ready rocks rebuild, reclaiming my life. I'm stronger than ever and I'm here to stay. So follow my journey, I'm leading.
All right. We are live. We've been waiting for this day. We planned this over, maybe almost 2 weeks ago. We have been graced with the presence of so many wonderful people, and some come in dropping more jewels than others because they're not afraid to share. And she has been one person that I will most definitely always remember coming on this platform and engaging and sharing her knowledge. So today, since we always be asking her so many questions when she be dropping some of them jewels, and a lot of the stuff I get, but other stuff I just don't be really getting. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. Big Lou K in the building. I'm waiting on Miss Ayann. When you get in here, Ayann, you can just click on the link at the top. I pinned it. So I'll just be waiting on her. In the meanwhile, I'm going to say this, but we're not here to talk about Peach. We're going to get chopped up about what Ayann has to share with us. And if she wants to bring up her as an example, whatever, fine. But I'm going to say this, though. Before we get started, Peach has lost her TikTok page. She was banned from TikTok, allegedly. That's what everybody's saying. And I went over there, and her page can't be found. So it may be true. So with that being said, I'm just going to wait on Ayann and let her set the tone, and we can ask her questions like we always do when she get done, coming in and saying what she got to say. So what's up, Mama 3, LaKenya Peoples, Big Lou, my girl KK Karen in the building. Come on in, everybody. She just made a video. She did. Oh, she made a video about it. Okay, see, I ain't been watching banned permanently. Good. That was what I was manifesting. That's what I was praying for, low key, without using the words. I didn't have to use the words. My heart, my soul, my passion, and everybody else that spoke their mind and reported her. Nobody feels sorry for her. We only sorry that it had to come to this. That's it, and that's all. She just made a video. Okay. I'm looking on my phone and I'm looking on the laptop at the same time. I set my alarm for 11:45 because the kids getting out of school early today. So I'm sure we'll be done by then soon, but I got to be able to call the Uber because sometimes they come right away and sometimes they have you waiting 30, 40 minutes. So with that being said, y'all, hooray, the witch is gone. The wicked witch is gone. It's a brand new day. Can you feel a brand new day? Can you feel a brand new day? Yes, honey. Yes. I'm excited for so many things, for life, for you guys supporting me, for this moment with Ayann we about to spend, because we've been waiting on this, honey. This is a joyous day, and the wicked witch is gone. The gig is up. I said it. I spoke it. I felt it. I meant it. Now start over. Make a new page, ho. Ooh. And I never feel this way about no average person. Not even some of the people that's toxic, like Joe Netta and the Grip Baby and the E. Kanes. I never even thought to feel this for nobody. But she's a whole nother level. Yeah, a whole nother level. Oh, they're going to be mad as the fuck on TikTok. They're going to be making video after video. Thank you very much, because you ain't going to do nothing. Give me content. Let me know when you're in the building, Ayann. Let me know. And we're going to turn it on over to you and bring it up and do what we came to do, because we've been waiting on this moment. Moment for life. Say one platform at a time. Which one is next? I don't give a fuck. Child, I got to go watch her video. Let me go watch her video, because I did not even know she made a video. Let's see what she's talking about. Let's see how calm she is about it. Because she might try to fight for her back. She could get it back. I don't know. But I'm happy.
It's phenomenal. And y'all already know that lady.
Always trying to put on airs like she don't care. Hey, nature lover.
And today I'm here to tell y'all that TikTok just banned my TikTok page, peach.mcintyre, with 1.1 million followers. But Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. I already made a whole new TikTok page. Right now, I don't have any followers on it. Go over there and follow me if you like my content and you like watching me on TikTok.
And we're going to get that band too.
Numbers back up. I'm sure we could get me to like 10,000 followers today. I'm certain I'll be back in the Creator Rewards program on my new page by, I'm thinking by Friday. I definitely can do it. See, life is filled with adversity. This is literally what I teach.
Girl, this ain't no fucking adversity. This is your dumb ass. But anyway, what she don't understand is they ain't gonna just let you in the program just because you make 10,000, and you have to actually qualify for that creators program, and they will know who she is from the last page, and they can deny her for that. She doesn't understand that though, because she's so phenomenal and smart. Hey, mature chick in the building. So good to have you up in here. Today is a celebration. I can't wait to make my video celebrating, baby. We have to go out to party. Hey, it's a celebration. Go party. Go. She was relying on all them little ass kids and the Peach Patch to go over there and run to make her content. And you go over there and do that. You can't make another page. Go ahead. Go on. Ain't nobody mad that you do that. But make sure you act like you got some goddamn sense this time, child. That's all. We just waiting on Ayann, because she's our special guest today. Let me make sure she didn't leave me no email or nothing saying that she can't make it or something like that. So, because I did not check my emails. She said, your post says 10 a.m. Central Time. It says 8:05 is. Your post says 8:05. Is that 10? I don't know. If I put 8:05, I was tweaking. Okay. He said, this should be a wonderful birthday present for you. Yeah, it would be even bigger, better if she got all of them banned. And then she really changed her ways and came out and apologized and became a really new person, not faking it to make it, just really got it, you know? So I just emailed Ayann. So if we get here, Ayann, just let me know. We can just let you come up and we can start talking about what we came here for. Oh, wow. But somebody, before I came here, I did just make a video on TikTok, and somebody said that it's the truth. You know what everybody been saying on the Peach Patch, or people that maybe support her, whatever they consider themselves, saying that this is harsh truth. It is reality. and it does happen. People really don't care. You know, that's what they've been, that's their narrative, right? That's their comeback, right? Right, y'all? Y'all with me? Everybody that's want to act like, you know, she ain't lying. It's a harsh truth. The woman in Chicago just passed away and being unalived by that man and his girlfriend. Y'all heard that story, right? And y'all seen them posts, right? And how many people on them posts giving their condolences, okay? Every time something happens to somebody, I don't care what background they come from, man or woman, kid, people are on there giving their condolences. It's a natural thing. Okay, y'all saying that it don't matter because people do feel that way and she's not lying. A lot of people just be faking or they, you know, they don't care. Okay, I get it. Let's just say that's 100% true. Why do you have to use them as a way to say you don't give a fuck? So if I want to say nature lover ain't shit, what I look like saying nature lover ain't shit and I don't give a fuck about her because most people on social media don't give a fuck about it. They feel the same way. I'm going to stand on what I want to say. I ain't going to try to put y'all in it. You feel where I'm coming from? Stop trying to put in the hypotheticals, and because some people really don't give a fuck, but you can't name not one motherfucker that don't give a fuck other than you. Hey. Yeah, she made a new page with no followers. Go talking about she already made it. Yeah, I know you did make up a page when you realized you got banned and you relying on the peach patch to come through. We just waiting on Ayann. Ayann, you get here, let me know so I can shut up. So I told the lady, yeah, since you want to say she's telling the truth, it's a harsh reality, and I did not take it in no negative way, like she didn't mean to be like funny and facetious and evil with it. It just felt like she was just stating her claim, and she's standing on that. No problem. I like to hear differences of opinion. But let me tell you what else is another harsh reality. Her kids fucked up. Them twins, one of them uglier than the other motherfucker. Okay? Do I need to say that though? Do I need to say that? Hey, Jennifer, goddess of mind, brown skin in the building. Should I have said, get in the comment and let me know. Is that some shit you may think to yourself? You may tell your girlfriend in private, but you ain't gonna get on your platform and just start talking about her kids uglier than the motherfucker, especially them twins. That's a fact. That's a fucking fact. They've been in NICU. They may have some specialties, and the fact is, when you put them babies out that time, that one twin in the front look ugly and crazy than the motherfucker. Now, should I say that? Because it's the truth. It's a harsh reality. You said I did a live dedicated to you and how Peach trolls people. And I got to go check it out, girl. Did you tag me in it? Oh, he took it down now? Oh, hell no. I wonder why. That's crazy. I have to see it though. Oh boy. Poor twin starving. I think Peach Patch reported it. It must have been, as long as you did it right, they report all they want to. That shit don't mean nothing. A lot of people report. I'm sure they report all the shit I've been talking about. But when you do if you just talking in the video, or what you showing like footage, that might have been the problem, depending on how you did it. When you show the footage, you got to talk through it. You can't just let the full video play from whoever it's from. You got to stop and talk and then play it, and then stop and talk and play it. So, damn, I missed that. Oh, you gonna redo it? Okay. You said the truth hurts. Fuck Peach and them children at this point. Right. So if they don't get it by me saying that, then come on now. Because when she put them babies out, and then that one in the front had the most ugliest face you have ever seen in your goddamn life, and everybody was saying and making fun, they was getting in their ass about how cruel that was. But you gonna say, well, it's a true fact. Well, since it's true that the baby was ugly, do I have to say that? Do I have to say it? And they still look weird. You can tell them apart from each other because one looked like something is more wrong than the other. But I don't need to be coming out on no platform saying it. That's wrong. It's freaking wrong. It's freaking wrong. In my opinion. You're going to redo. I block everyone that comes up on my FYP defending her. That's what I'm finna start doing. You know that? I didn't think about that till yesterday when I seen another content creator saying that. I'm like, you know, that is a good idea. Did you see that post I tagged you in about the lady talking about Peach neck and made lots? No, I didn't see it. I'm going to have to go over there and look for it. Okay, I'm waiting on her to respond. Because I don't know if we got our times crossed up because she said 10 a.m. Central. Wait a minute. Yeah, she said 10 a.m. Central time. We on the both same time, but she saying something about me here. I posted 8. I ain't no way. I ain't mean to do that. I'm sorry because I ain't going to be up in no 8. I was on my way out the door, taking them to school at 8. I can't do nothing really till after 10. She said she gonna have her work cut out for her with those twins, poor babies. And yeah, she gonna have her work cut out for her, get her page like she think it's gonna be. She thinks she's gonna get it up and it's gonna go right back to making money like it is. They changing everything over on TikTok. That's another reason why they probably banned her. They probably didn't even ban her for what we talking about, y'all. They probably was looking at her all the time, and they've been banning people left and right just before all this. She was probably on their list because she was always a problem and always being reported. So I don't know. We have to talk TikTok. But I sure am happy. Please hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Yes, y'all hit the like button, please. Please and thank you. Thank you and please. Ooh. I'm just typing, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I'm back. I'll just send her a message, letting her know that when she come in, it's the link. She can click on it, and I got to leave by 11:45. So that's about a good hour. I'm gonna call my Uber and go pick up them kids. They getting out early today. Mm-hmm. So in the meanwhile, hey Nerly, how you doing? Yes, it's brown skin 126, 1 down and 3 more to go. But she always trying to act like she's so happy about it, like she's smiling, like she go, like it's not bothering me. I'm not mad. She over there fighting the air like on Boys in the Hood right now. Who want to go through all that going and getting starting all over shit? And I know she wasn't making a whole lot of money no more, but shit, that little $1,400, I'd be happy as hell to get $1,400. You say I'm at work, so I'll listen behind. Okay, listen behind the bushes. Hey, sister, 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 sister. Say that's why she's looking miserable and disgusted, losing those followers. Hey, lazy one, come on in. We waiting on Cayenne. I mean, Ayann. Well, every time I say Cayenne too, I see her face. I hope I'm saying her name right, shit. But I know Ayann because I know somebody named Ayanna, and it's spelled the same way as Ayann's name, except she ain't got no A on it. So I think I'm saying her name right. Mm-hmm. So y'all, let's throw up some hearts real quick for celebrating Peach losing her page. I want to do Peach hair so bad, like girl, I want to shave that shit off. I wouldn't even waste my time. You might fucking catch the teddies. She might got them damn lights in her head. Just go on, shave it off, and throw away the clippers when you're done. Yes, and doing love her, let it hit her night where it hurts in the pockets. Yep. Because even though she only making $1,400 this time, allegedly, that don't mean the next checks weren't gonna go up. The possibilities was there for her to always make more money. You know what I'm saying? You just never know with social media, but you losing it and having to start all over. Hell, it might be a great thing. Who knows? Maybe she'll have a new page, a new energy. All I gotta say is God don't like ugly, child. Woo-wee. Yes, baby. It's a celebrate good time. Come on. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom, doom. Let me see what she's talking about. I ain't even let her finish. Hold on, I'm gonna let her finish the video.
Life is filled with adversity. I'm sitting on a live stream with 600 and something people watching me live, and next thing I know, TikTok just said my account is banned and they removed me from the internet. The old me would have cried. right? I have. And even if I did cry, that's absolutely okay. I'm on my ET shit. I cry to keep going, cry to keep going, cry to keep going. You cry anyways, you're going to cry to quit. But these days, I don't even
that's what she doing.
because I got this.
Reaping what she sowed.
Time. So they banned me in 2022. It was August 1st, 2022. My TikTok got banned. I'll never forget it because it was Wonderful's first birthday, and I had taken my whole entire family to Orlando to celebrate his birthday. And I woke up on the first day.
Let me read these comments.
My account. I either had 268,000.
Somebody said, your TikTok has nothing to do with me. I do not care about you getting banned. That's life. Somebody said, watch what you say online and things like this won't happen. Somebody said, that's crazy that they can just wipe your shit away like that. That's their shit. They can take us all off here anytime. Okay? As long as they let me use it and let me talk, that's what I'm going to do. Okay? This is just a part of what I do in life. This is not my life. This is just part of it. And I'm glad I can be able to get up and talk to people. Because it was a whole bunch of times I got on social media and talked and would never even think about trying to get no money from it. But I wasn't one of those goofies that sat there and thought that just because they allowed a lot of people to make a lot of money, that it was going to always be that way. And that meant I had a right to look down on people. You said, nah, I'm good, girl. Your husband did not say that. Subscribe. Okay. I don't care. No one cares. I don't have empathy or sympathy for you, period. Oh, but I will keep watching the train wreck. Oh, they eat her ass up, baby. Let me continue the video now.
In 2022, it was August 1st, 2022. My TikTok got banned. I'll never forget it because it was Wonderful's first birthday, and I had taken my whole entire family to Orlando to celebrate his birthday. And I woke up on the first day I was supposed to get out of TikTok.
So she was live when they banned her page. Is that what she just said? She was actually live. So she probably was saying some more reckless shit in her mouth too.
McIntyre.
Girl, I don't want to hear that shit. Let's go back where we left off at.
Once again, how you gonna teach people to push through adversity, but you don't quit? Make a new one. So I made my new TikTok, which is officially 3 years old now, and I started at 0, and I got it to 1.1 million, only to just have it snatched away.
Snatched away? What?
I'm unstoppable. I'm a fool. I'm relentless. I'm her in real life. Just make a new one. Small thing to a giant. Peach McIntyre is a giant. Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. And I have a $9 TikTok class tonight. This TikTok right here will be.
And you're not going to be able to sell it tonight because that other page ain't going to come. No, it ain't going to happen. Girl.
And she's an exceptional problem solver. Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. Peach McIntyre is phenomenal.
Now, this is a prime example, y'all, of this video right here is a prime example of what I be saying, like, when she do like 3, 2, 1, action. Peach, but you know what I'm saying? She ready for the camera. She's going to give that energy. She's going to put on that goddamn representative to pretend that she really is her, that she really feels unbothered, that she really is smart, and she's not worried. But when that motherfucker say, and cut, that's when she start fighting the air. Imagine. Let me see what y'all saying. She thinks she's bigger than these apps. They gonna show her. Yeah, they ain't playing with nobody. Shit. Anybody can be next. Just be ready. Be grateful. Be respectful. Say what you want to say, and just know that it can end. You could be the most gracious content creator, don't bother nobody, and they can still feel like you put up something that go against their guidelines. It happens to a lot of people. I've seen it. They ain't doing nothing. Saying had the nerve to name one of her children phenomenal, right? After she damn near had them not be unalive from not going to the doctor and taking care of herself while pregnant. Exactly, it's crazy. Have 9 kids and depend solely on social media to take care of them. Her and her husband need a real job. Social media should be a side hustle. Yeah, Okay, you can barely rely on the job. They can have you come in after working there 5 years, 30 years, the best employee ever. Everybody loves you, and they can get rid of you, or they can fold. Shit happens. That's why we got to be grateful and be careful and respect everybody. She tried to convince herself so bad she that girl, right? She don't believe that shit no more than we do. TikTok has changed now. They not putting up with the mess anymore. Nope. So I wish I was on that line. That's why I went over there and went extra ham like I did, because I know they can take it down, but I'm not monetized over there, and we don't know what's really going on TikTok. And I know I can say how I feel. A lot of people can't. It's just the way you post the video too. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can try to do, is try to do it in a way that they don't go against the guidelines. You might not be saying everything people want to hear you say, or you might be going too hard when it comes to describing and expressing your feelings about a content creator or about your life, period. But if you making a video in the way that don't, you know what I'm saying, somebody can always report your video. And I'm sure that's happened to me. And I know one of the people that was doing it all the time probably still is. That She On Point crazy motherfucker. She was the one doing my shit and didn't even know all the while posing as a friend. Okay, he said 1.2 million followers. She will not get that back. Not in this, not that fast. It takes time to build that up. So right, Nature Lover. What's the other page so I can report? This is a Peach McIntyre. You will know, because you will see when she live over there, and you will see everybody. You will know it. She got a lot of pages that's Peach McIntyre that people make fake pages, but you're gonna know, because when she put the call to action out for Peach Practice to come help her get to 10,000, you're gonna see everybody over, and you don't know her. She ain't gonna be able to hide that because she don't want to hide it. You say, I'm going to make sure I follow her new page. So she over there live now, Rosie? Let me go see. Let's go see. She tries to go live on the other page so they can all go to and follow her new page.
Today, I'm here to tell y'all that TikTok just banned my TikTok page, peach.mcintyre, with 1.1 million followers. But Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. I already made a whole new TikTok page. Right now, I don't have any followers on it. However, Peach Patch, if y'all would go over there and...
Hey, Joe, Sleep and Slim Down Journey. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Everybody come in. Hit the like button on your way in.
10,000 followers today. I'm certain I'll be back in the Creator Rewards program on my new page.
Her new page is Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. Yeah, that's her page. Peach McIntyre is phenomenal. She got 550 followers so far. Oh, Peach Pack gonna go over there. I don't know if she's gonna get 10,000 to go in one day. I doubt that. She should probably get up to at least 1,000 today. She might get to 10,000 in the course of a week or two. And all this just depends. Because you can only, the way it is over there, like people over there following me, I can't follow everybody back, like real fast, because then they'll slow you down and stuff. So if anybody was over there trying to follow me, and I'm not actually ignoring, it's just that they like, you following too fast. Probably I'll watch it from your page. Oh, okay. Let me see. She did some videos already. Now let's see if she just doing a little couple of videos, acting like she ain't bothered.
Peach McIntyre, have been banned from TikTok. I've had a TikTok account ban warning for a long time. I don't know what caused the actual ban. I think it may have been my son Choice had my phone while I was
y'all hear this shit
uploading TikToks in his underwear.
They banned Wood page too.
Kid, a minor. I feel like that was the reason. I didn't even know, because he had it in my TikTok story. So I'm assuming that's the reason for the ban, but I already had an account ban warning. So as soon as I got one more violation, I already knew, okay, my TikTok is going to be deleted. I had about, I think, 62 or 61 days left before it would have cleared out and I wouldn't have a band. But it is what it is, neither here nor there. A lot of lessons learned, like I'm changing the passcode to my phone. I'm going to make sure I keep my phone out of my children's reach. I'm going to make sure my children put on some pajamas. Choicey is 13 years old, but that was so inappropriate. And the only reason why I found out is because somebody texted me this morning. It was like, hey, Peach, I was on your TikTok looking at your story, and just so you know, Choicey, da da da. And that's how I found out. So I take full accountability for what happened. To the PHs of the world that feel like, ooh, you finally got her. You could have got me. It could have been you. It could have been you. But I don't think that's what it was. I'm just going to be rebuilding from scratch on this page. In the meantime, I cannot log into TikTok at all on like any of my previous devices.
Because they know it's you.
TikTok will not let me. They have blocked my service.
Yes.
They abandoned my.
Hey, there you go. Come on in. We'll come back to this. We've been the lady of the hour is here. You said, great day. Rocks and Loud Chat finishing up in the garden. Didn't realize it was 10 a.m. your time. I'll hit the link. Gratitude. Okay. Yeah. We still got a good hour, 30 minutes or whatever you got. Whatever you got. You don't have to be up here the whole time. Whatever you want to come and say and share with us. And then y'all get y'all questions ready. The people that know, because people that really rock with me, y'all know who Ayann is from the comments. And when we go live on, especially on Motivational Mondays, the Red Cup live stream, Random Live, she's always around dropping jewels, you know, telling us like what's really without saying what's really. If y'all know, you know what I'm trying to say. So when we was live one day, we had asked her if she'll give us a time that she can come up and let us like listen to her tell us things and let us ask questions, because she's so knowledgeable about a lot of things. And the link is all the way at the top. If you don't see it, let me know. So she's gonna try to blame that on Choice. But she also said, could have been you, could be the PHAs, could have been you. But I don't think that's what it is. But yet you had a ban warning on your account a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Marie. Good morning, Cajun Peach. I don't know. I think he might have been half dressed or had on his drawers or something. I don't know, child. I guess he had on some inappropriate clothes and stuff like that, because all them phones they got. Ooh-wee, child. Can you feel a brand new day? Can't you feel a brand new day? But did y'all hear her say that they won't let her log in from her phones because they know who you are? You're going to have to go out and buy brand new phones. Maybe you might have to move because they know where you are. Them IP addresses. Woo. So whatever she did to go do it, she left her house and probably changed her location. She dresses Troy like he's 3 years old. Ooh, I just didn't see this coming this soon. I just did not. But last time when I said what I said and felt what I felt and manifested, it happened the same day. Hey, Cat Talk in the building. Stay on that big old neck with that big old frog in her throat. Ooh, you can fake it if you want to. Fake it till you make it. You can pretend like you all good with it, like you ain't bothered. But we know the truth. We know you mad. Fighting in the air. Yeah, like you on Boys in the Hood. I'm sick of this shit. Yeah, that's what you saying. And you just trying to pretend. But that's okay. Ooh, yes. Let's give TikTok a hand clap. And everybody that recorded. Come on. Let's give it up. Let's give it up to the ancestors, to the universe. Yes, to righteousness. Because unrighteous things happen to good people all the time. Who the hell is she when she ain't even righteous? Do you see the link? Let me put the link back up there for you. I think she probably prepared because she said she was in the she was actually in her garden, so she might have been trying to clean up the stuff. There we go. Mm, ooh, Peaches band on TikTok, and I'm so happy. Oh, okay. How happy she act like she don't care? I don't give a fuck. The more happier she try to show her face to be, and that she don't mind, she starting over, blah blah blah, this blah blah blah, that. The happier I am, because I know that's bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit. She was like a regular person that's out here doing their content and don't do all the shit she do. It would have been different. Like, damn, man. But at least you can start over. You got a big base, and she got a big base. She could probably start over. But this is the truth. We're going to see just who really rocking with her, because all them numbers don't mean nothing because them people ain't active. You can tell she bothers written all over her face. She don't have to say a word. Hey, Farrah. Thanks for telling me. You the first one to let me know. I did not have a clue. Thank you, girl. This motherfucker here, she done made video after video too, boy. Double down on it. Double down. We got you, Peach. Damn, you was just lying. Stay strong and keep doing your thing. Life is full of adversity. These are all the comments. They ain't gonna hurt nobody. Hey, to get on down. They ain't gonna hurt nobody. Wow. We love you, Peach. We're here for you. Says she at the library again. Oh, she at the library? Oh, yeah, she had to come on and get on their stuff because they already know that IP address. So she had to come over there and get over on change her Wi-Fi situation. She probably went and bought a new phone. I think you're going. Go viral. This page manifested. Go follow her new page. That's right. Tell them they can't stop nothing. It's already stopped. What are you talking about? Can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Say, I hate coming on while I work. I be missing everything. Laugh out loud. Oh, you can always catch the replay. Keep growing, keep going. Keep growing, keep going. Life is full of adversity. Ooh, child. What's so funny to me, she said she make no money on TikTok, but she's going to teach a class. Here she is, y'all. Here she is, y'all. Let's give her a hand clap. We'll try the sound effects. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you so much, Ayann.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, girl. Can y'all hear y'all? Let us know if you can hear. Okay. Hold on a minute. So without further ado, everybody, Deb and everybody that may have been thinking about whatever question you want me to ask, y'all can put it in. So when she get time or whatever, after saying what she wants to say, wants to share with us, because I'm excited and I really appreciate you doing this.
You're welcome.
Okay, you can just pretty much introduce yourself and, all that good stuff.
I actually had a question based on when you first asked if I would come on and do the live.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to see if people were going to really do their research because they were really interested in what we were going to discuss today. And because usually I'm a person, I do research.
Okay.
I don't just take things by word of mouth. I have to do my own research so I get a better understanding. So with that being said, the name Ayann, I just wanted to know if anybody took the time to research the name, to do any research on the page to find out what type of topics I discuss. And they can type that in the chat, yes or no. I mean, it's neither here nor there, but I just wanted to see how many people actually put in the time and effort to research the people that they listen to.
Right. That's a great question. That is a great question. Okay, so y'all can put their answers in the chat while especially those of you who are familiar with her. Some of you guys ain't never been here before or fairly new due to all the drama and or just in the bushes. So I'm not expecting you to even know probably what's going on. But those of us that really be here all the time and y'all be rocking with us, did y'all even? She said she's got. Okay, nature lover. Yeah, we're gonna talk about what we came to talk about with Ayann for a minute though. And we can go back to that in a minute because I only got like a good hour before I gotta go get the kids, and I'm sure she got stuff to do. Like she said, she was in her garden. So did anybody do research her page? Did y'all ever go look for her page or research her at all or know what, you know what I'm saying, type of questions you want to ask?
And I can't see what they're typing in.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why.
I'll put it on the screen. Let me know. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Yes, I see it.
Okay. So every time somebody say something, I'll put it up there.
Okay.
So you can see. I forgot about that. My bad.
That's okay.
For me personally, I can never find your page when I try to put it in the search box. Everything come up but that. So I need the link so I can really go.
I figured that because I don't get any traction on my page whatsoever. And I mean, I understand why I don't, because I'm a truth speaker and I only speak truth. And the reason that I only speak truth is because I walk the path of truth.
Okay.
And been doing that all my life.
Okay. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. So if you can just email me the link, then I can share it on my page with others as well as I'm doing more. See what you do. We can support that page because we can find some truth out. I didn't even know you did content. I just thought you was one of the people that probably used to, and you said that you was on TikTok before and they didn't want to, let you be great, so to speak. So
it's not the typical content because we just realized that I can't even share videos. Like if you make a video, I can't share your video on my page. So what I've been doing in the interim is just screenshotting and then saying what I need to say above the post. That's really how I've been operating.
I see.
Because I have been kicked off every other social media app. Facebook, TikTok, all of it.
See, that's why I remember you saying, typing in the chat. And I was like, well, maybe she just don't really do content no more. She just here to share jewels and watch people and, you know what I'm saying, and engage. I didn't know that you were still, you know what I'm saying, on far as social media. Now, I know in your real life, you're about that life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now that I know, I'm most definitely going to be a regular over there. Especially if you're going to be doing new things over there. Because if you know we interested and we know that you don't mind, and maybe it might motivate you to start putting up stuff, and we can actually help that page get pushed out again.
Because we've been on a hiatus, because it's not just me, it's a group of women. We're called the Gardening Girls. So we've been on a hiatus because it's been summer, and that's when we just kind of be in the house versus outside. We might get outside and take care of the garden early morning, like 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. or however, until it gets hot. And then we're back inside. So now that the weather's getting better, we're coming together and joining forces. So you'll be hearing a lot more from us as a group.
Oh, I see.
But since you asked me to speak, I'm just speaking today. But if you ever want the group to speak, we can, arrange that time at a later day.
Okay. See,
but the main reason that I appreciate you inviting me to your live is because we're in a forward motion. We're never going back to the way things were. We're never going back there. It's a wrap. So I mean, as far as people wanting to get back to the normal, that's over. From this day forward, you need to learn self-sufficiency, self-preservation, and self-governing, because you're free. Massa is not looking over your head to make sure that you're doing what you need to do.
Right.
The jobs are going to be gone. The grocery stores are going to be gone. You're going to need to be able to master your human experience. I don't know what y'all been doing this whole time, but that's what you were supposed to be doing, is mastering. You're a spiritual being having a human experience. The goal was to master the human experience.
Okay. I'm gonna repeat what you just said. We
Okay.
are spiritual beings mastering a human experience. So this body suit, this meat suit, is nothing without us in it. That's why when we go to sleep, we travel because our bodies need rest. We don't, because we're spirit. So doing this human experience, we're supposed to be mastering everything we need to know, because things ain't going back to where they was.
No, we're not our ancestors in a sense that times have changed.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it seems like people are still living as though they are the ancestors, but just in modern day.
Okay.
You get up, you go to work, you work to the sweat of your brow, you get home and barely have time and energy for your family and your extracurricular activities. That's the same thing our ancestors did.
Yeah.
They
True.
worked to the sweat of their brow, but they were beat, raped. I'll say raped. I'm sorry, because I don't want your
Mhm.
lot to shut down. Raped. The land was pillaged. We're not doing that. They're not doing that today. So why we still in the same mindset and mind frame that we have to do these things? Because everything God put on the earth is free. He ain't asking us for no money. Man is asking you for money.
Yes. Yeah.
Man is asking you to pay them bills every 30 days. God don't need your money.
Yes.
Because that's not abundance. Money is a currency that flows easily. A bum can get on the street and put out a cup and get money.
Mm, mm, mm.
A pimp can go get some 304s and get money.
True.
Money is fiat currency that man developed for his system. You're feeding his system. You've built his kingdom. That's not God's kingdom. That's man's kingdom.
Mm. I'm feeling that. Each one of y'all putting comments up, I will be putting it up so she can read them. So just so you know, just because me not say nothing right away about what you're saying, just know I'm putting y'all comments up.
Oh,
Thank
I'm
y'all.
sorry. I'm supposed to be reading the comments. If you want to, you can interrupt me and read the comments too. Because once I get going, I'm out there. I'm
That's
out
fine.
there.
I just want to put them up so everybody can see, especially you. So if you want to address when you know what I'm saying, just so they'll know. Like this one right here, this is Nature Lover. Rumor has it that AI will be replacing a lot of jobs. What you
That's
think about
true.
that?
That's true. But what is your perspective on AI replacing the jobs? What are you prepared to do once that happens?
And that's what
You
I do
can't you
want to
can't
know.
worry about what they doing. You got to worry about what you doing, because even in the movies, this is according to their story. Even in the movies, when you see slave movies, when they set the slaves free, what happened to the masters?
Mm,
We went and built our nation all over again from scratch, and they came and burned them down.
mm,
Why? Because they don't have the skills to
right,
self-sustain. They don't have the skill. They don't have all the skills that we had. That's why they needed us to till the land
right.
and be inside the house doing all the work, breastfeeding their children and all of that crap. They don't have those skills. They're not even from here.
Mm.
They
Devs, I
came
would like
and raped our land and pillaged our people.
Hey, everybody coming in. Thank y'all so much. Hit the like button. I put it on the screen so y'all can know and not just be like, let me listen to what they talking about. You see, you say special guest for Ayann live. And if anybody be rocking with us when we go live, y'all know who Ayann is. You know of her. So she's giving us our history on who she is and telling us to check out her page. So want to know if anybody went over there that was inquiring about her coming today. Dev said, I would like to know what educational background you have. Do you have?
I'll say I have over 40 years of medical history.
Impressive.
Over
Hey,
40 years. And that's why I have the ability to do what I'm doing, because I have come across various genders, nationalities, creeds, and classes of people. And I myself, from my bloodline, because remember, I also told you that I'm a birth and death doula.
oh yeah, I remember
So
you
I
talking.
assisted them. So guess what they got to do for me? on the other side. They got to assist me.
Mm. Okay, we got people coming in. Hey, Just Barbara, Black Diamond says she said facts just stay focused. Just Barbara said, hey, Ayann, thanks for y'all for engaging. Y'all got any questions or you just want to give us some words of encouragement that you're enjoying it, what she's talking about, let us know with hearts and whatever you want to say. And I'll put it up throughout this live stream.
Most times what people have a hard time with when it comes to being self-sufficient, self-preserved, and self-governing, you want to invest all your time and energy in building man's kingdom when you need to be building your garden of milk and honey. Meaning, like my garden, it consists of eggplants, greens, collards, turnip, mustard, eggplant, watermelon, cantaloupe, mango, sunflower seeds, papaya, dragon fruit, yellow and red, key lime, mango trees,
Wow.
avocado trees, moringa, basil, rosemary, cilantro, oregano, peppers of all kinds, only because I know that we're going to need to feed the nation. So once my garden is grown and established, people will be able to come through here with a Tabitha Brown bag and fill it up for free. Only because the more you pick, the more it will grow. So won't nobody be hungry in my area. So we need somebody like that in every area that's willing to put in the work to build a garden where people can get the knowledge from the tree of life, the wisdom from the tree of life, not the chemicals that they're selling you in these stores to dumb you down so that you don't know who you are and they can tell you through a book who you are. You're supposed to know internally who you are and who you serve.
And then how do we get away from that? How do we get back to that? Like
self-love. Because if you love yourself, you ain't gonna do nothing that goes against your innate being, that innate spirit in you. And to be honest, the divine essence is benevolence. It's not this malevolent stuff that's going on. The malevolent stuff came from the people who colonized us. That's where that spirit came from.
Okay.
And of course, they made sure that they infected and inflicted every man, woman, child, and animal.
So all this stuff we see going on, all the toxicity, all the drama and the hatred and the disrespect.
The root is colonization.
Okay.
That's the root.
Fiona said, hi, Rocks in chat. What is Ayann's page or channel called? I have just come in and very interested. She's going to send me the link in the email, hopefully when we get done. And then I'm going to share it on my community post. And then we all going to go over there and we're going to do our research and get and find out, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of things we probably did not know, because I am familiar with hearing a lot of the stuff that you say. But what I'm not familiar with is how do I become a better me? What do I need to do? You know, I know love myself, but it's like so many distractions, so much depression, and so much going on with me personally that I've become better, because I was 2021.
You have to do the one thing that you're not willing to do, and that's let it go.
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
And it is easier said than done. But once it's done, that's the hardest part.
Right.
That's the hardest part. Because even with the loss of a loved one, because like I said, I am a birth and death doula as well. It's just a circle of life. That person who's in your family, that loved one, they've come and they've done whatever it is that they set out to do, whatever it was, they've completed it. And now they're ready to go, because you can't go unless you're ready to go.
Really?
Absolutely.
Now, I never thought about that.
I've had supernatural experiences where I have brought myself back to life.
Oh, wow.
That's why I said you don't know the power that you have unless you are operating as your divine, benevolent essence. You have to get there,
Mm-hmm.
despite all the obstacles. I mean, there's a zillion obstacles, but as the goat, you got to climb that mountain and get over.
Mm-hmm. So, right, Roxy. And Deb said, I want to know how many years have you lived on the property that you grow all these fruits and vegetables on? And I want to ask a question when you answer that about that too. Maybe it'd be something we could do in the future if you got time.
How long have I been living here, or how long have I been manifesting this? I've been living here now 3 years, but I
Okay.
manifested this as a child.
Wow. So you was born with this knowing.
I was, yes.
You had a bigger head start than a lot of us.
No, we all have it. It gets lost in transition. Like,
Oh,
okay, like they say, when people are saying I'm fighting a spiritual war, the spiritual war is within you. It's not outside of you. It looks like it's outside of you because that's the physical.
mm-hmm.
But the war is going on inside of you because you've been told this story and you believe it. You believe it.
Mm-hmm.
But everything in reality is showing you something totally different, but you're ignoring that and believing the story.
Wow.
But if the words and the actions don't align, then something ain't right.
Mm-hmm. So with somebody that's listening, including myself, and now we all want more. So we want that link. We're going to get that link. We're going to go over there. But for our own journey of taking it seriously, once we really sit down and keep it real with ourselves and make a decision that because once you get started, most of us at the age that we know when we start something, especially something this serious, that we want to keep it going.
Mm-hmm.
Like what would you suggest that we do? Is there certain books we need to read? Because you said do your research, don't just go by what you're saying. So that's why everybody wants the link, and we know what to be directed to keep this journey going. Because we feel like a stranger in a foreign land, so to speak. But we resonate with this for some reason because it's in us already. We just
Right.
kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
You forgot. You forgot. You forgot.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot how powerful you are. You allow somebody else to tell you who you are.
Just Barbara said, are we speaking on us being Melanites, 12 tribes of Israel? See, I don't know nothing about that, but that's the question she just asked.
When they told the story, they were the victors, right? The victor can create his own narrative. Even back then, Melanites, as you call us, the melanin people, we didn't have a voice. The women back then didn't have a voice. So who really wrote the book? A group of men. Even though they say it was inspired by God, but what God? Whose God? Because the God that I know, that I serve, is a loving God. He's not going to give anybody power over another group of people. That's not a loving God. What would he have to gain from that?
Right.
If that were true, what would God have to gain from allowing one group of people to enslave another group of people? He ain't got nothing to gain from that. They had something to gain from that. And you see the kingdom that they have built, and they've been living lavishly since. I don't know how many years. They say it's been 400, but I believe it's been a lot more than that. Because if you come here and you keep doing the same thing that the ancestors did, even though your circumstances have changed, that makes no sense.
Right.
I'm not going to get hung for not believing the Bible. I'm not going to get graped for not doing what Master said. I'm not. So the threat is gone. The threat it's been gone, but we still living as if we're under a threat.
So Would you say that, or would anybody think that, like, it ain't the same? Like she just said, we don't have that same issues our ancestors had. Would you? Well, is it like? Because it seems like to me it's been transformed in another way to where it's like since we forgot who we are and we don't know our power, it's like they don't have to even do that no more because since we don't know who we are and we don't know how to use the power that we have that we even know we got. So is that the reason why where it's not as bad? Because we know some people it still happens some places, but on a big level, like it was just a thing. It was law that it could happen to us.
You're using your powers, but you're using it for the wrong kingdom. You're building the wrong kingdom.
Okay.
You're building the kingdom that continues to enslave you.
Right.
Because, I mean, I don't know how many people you know work that hate their job.
Oh,
They
yeah.
hate their job. It's a lot of people right now that are saying that they hate working. They don't never want to go back to work. Never. They want to find something else, something more meaningful, a purpose in life.
Okay.
And they're having a hard time finding what their purpose is because they've been distracted their entire lives.
Just Barbara said, we are not from here, but y'all may not be ready for this type of conversation, but I'm listening.
And when you say we, you can only speak for yourself. You might not be from here. Because in actuality, there's 8.7 million living species on this earth. We don't know where none of them from. Because not only do I communicate with people and plants and bushes and trees, I communicate with animals.
Hey, Shannon.
Because we're all living species. They have their way of communicating just like we have our way of communicating. And even that has been dumbed down because we used to be able to use our clairs.
Clairs?
Yes, our clairsentience. I can read your mind, you can read my mind.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you speak without words coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, I heard of that.
Those things. But they came and taught us a different tongue so that we would be able to communicate with them and they would be able to communicate with us. Because other than that, they were oblivious to what was going on because we can communicate without speaking. Just like sometimes you might find yourself finishing somebody else's sentence. Why is that? Because you can read their mind.
You ain't sure ain't lying. Just Barbara said, we are not slaves. We are the Moors. We had slaves and kingdoms. Our stories are in the book, but you have to read it with a spiritual eye.
We're
See,
definitely
nothing about the Moors and stuff.
Some of us are Moors and some of us are not. Because to be honest, that's why they say all skin folk and kinfolk, because the Moors are the ones that made the contract with the colonizers.
Also, they made the contract to teach them everything. Like they say that we, as I guess the Black people, the indigenous people, taught Caucasian people how to clean themselves.
They gave them the secrets.
Oh, but when did that happen? Like, it's like hundreds of years ago, or I'm just trying to get a visual.
It's been eons. That's why I say I don't even believe that it's been 400 years because throughout the generations, it's just like it's gotten worse and like the memory has just gotten worse and worse to the point where now people are suffering from Alzheimer's and dementia. The memory is just shot. And it ain't just because of all the trauma that people have been through. It's the chemicals in the food. It's the chemicals in the lotions. It's the chemicals in the hair products. It's the chemicals in everything that you can imagine, including the air. But you're surrounded by defeat. I'll put it that way. You're surrounded by defeat. Rather you see it or recognize it or realize it, that's on you. But you are surrounded by defeat. Because not only did they win the war, because that's what it was, because actually we're prisoners of war, but not only did they win the war, they gave us the narrative to the rest of our existence by telling us how many generations we were going to be slaves.
Oh, wow.
How they going to tell me my story? You're not even me. You're not even of my bloodline. So how you going to tell me my story?
Right. Right.
Because the life I live is totally different from the story that you told. My life is abundant. I wake up every day to a grand rising.
Right. That's
Because
enough.
because I know who I am and what I came to do. That you can't take from me because I figured that out on my own. My journey led me here. Not the book, not what you tell me, because I know better than to listen to the person who, you know, waged war on us and won and then gave us a storyline. I know better than to believe that.
So are there any books that you would suggest or movies? And tell us about the Grand Rising opposed to Good Morning, if you don't mind.
Because mourning is a way of grief. It don't matter how it's spelled. It's pronounced the same way, right?
Right.
And that goes for a lot of words, though. A
Yeah.
lot of the word. That's why I said the language that they taught us is also something to keep us at a low vibration, I'll say, or spiritually immature. I'll say it that way.
Okay.
Because you can only be one of two things. You're either spiritually immature or spiritually mature. There's no in between. That's the illusion, is that there's an in between. Like there's a tight rope that you can walk. Ain't no rope there.
Just Barbara said we used to put our heads together to speak with one another through the pineal gland. Me, my research, my people. Hey, Sheila. Thanks for everybody coming in, all that's watching. If I missed you, we just sitting here. We planned this a couple of weeks ago, and she is dropping jewels and giving us information. So if you guys have any questions, and she's going to send me her link to her page for the older that didn't hear me say it, and I'm going to put it on the community post wall as soon as I get it from her sometime today if she's not too busy. But yeah, I want.
I was gonna say, even with that, I don't mind coming to your page and doing the lives to bring up your numbers, because I don't, I'm not looking to be monetized. I'm not looking for none of that. I don't even want the attention, to be honest. But
I see.
But I got a mission and I gotta fulfill it.
Okay. All right then. That sounds cool.
And if it blesses you and your 5 grandkids, that's what it is.
Okay. I appreciate that. Yes, it was definitely will, because I know it's like I'll be sitting there, I'm always in deep thought, y'all. I'm always thinking that every little thing matters, every little second count, every little thing means something. When I wake up to use the bathroom, when I go back to sleep and drift off, and I wake back up from that, I'm always in deep thought. And sometimes I'll go to lean into something negative I think about, but it's not as bad as it used to be. When I'm talking about paranoia, or that's just a word I'm using to get y'all to have a visual. Maybe it's not really paranoia. Maybe it's just something like it. So I'm always would be thinking about something bad happening. I have to literally like just throw it out my mind and say something positive in place of what I was thinking. But I know, and it's like the more you grow, the more you know, you can't even go back. You can't even, like you said, it ain't no going back. And it's like once I realize that, even though I don't understand everything that I'm trying to get to understand, I know it's something though. It's like, and it's kind of scary to me.
That's the one thing that you got to remove is fear, because that's false evidence appearing real. Either you're going to go all the way or you're not.
Right.
And going all the way means being your best self. What would your best self look like? What would your best self be doing right now?
Right. I guess I will be thinking sometime about what it would look like according to what people say. Like in the world, people say, well, if you don't have a credit score of this, and if you don't do that, and if you ain't smart as this, and if you don't make 3 times 3, you ain't gonna have no place. But look where I'm at. I have my own place.
Right.
So that proof of me knowing that It ain't always what black and white say, what the world says.
That's proof that their limitations ain't your limitations. That's
Right.
proof that you're in two different places in your life. They still see gloom and doom when you see possibilities. You see that it ain't over. I still got a ways to go and I'm gonna get there. And a lot of people give up before they get there. It's like you be right on the cusp and you ready to give up.
Yes.
And not only that, to every problem, there's multiple solutions. Multiple.
Just Barbara said,
Multiple.
what about the ancestors?
What do you want to know about the ancestors?
Yeah.
The ancestors are you. It's in your messenger RNA. It's in your DNA. You're coded with ancestral information and wisdom.
Right. You say good morning is morning death. That's why it's better to say grand rising, because we're alive, not dead.
Correct.
Sweet.
Correct.
Deb say, I feel that being spiritual immature is a dangerous thing.
It is because you don't know the truth. You've been deceived. And you're living off of the deception. That's why else would there need to be a revelation at the end of the Bible if they've been telling you the truth the whole time? Well, what would be the purpose of a revelation?
Right.
At the end of the book. Because you've been deceived the whole time.
She said, it does, Roxy. You just have to sit and pay attention to what you were thinking and find the message in it. And I don't want to sound arrogant, forgive me, but my third eye is open. I have the gift of sight. I could see beyond the real and trying to figure out why God allows me to see it. Thanks for sharing all this.
You're supposed to be, you're supposed to be able to see. You're supposed to have all the fruits of your spirit by now. And I remember the other day we had a conversation where you were asking me about the age at which people know right from wrong or should know right from wrong.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
In life, there are milestones that you're supposed to meet developmentally. And even to the point where I see a lot of adults don't have the ability to coddle themselves. You're supposed to be able to self-soothe. You don't need nobody else to do that for you. A lot of people be out here looking for a man or a wife or a woman or a wife or a husband to attend to their emotional need. You were supposed to learn that as an infant. We teach babies how to self-soothe by not picking them up every time they cry.
Right.
They learn how to self-soothe. If you miss these markers in your life, guess what? Now you're an adult that's missing all of these developmental skills that you should have to function adequately. So a lot of people aren't functioning adequately because they missed a lot of their developmental skills along the way. And that's just your human aspect. We ain't talking about the spiritual. We're just talking about the human you is behind.
She said, DNA, aka Mother Adina, and Burma said, we are all gifted people. That's why we were born, but some are gifted more than others, but we have good and evil. What do you have to say about that? What they saying?
You choose. You get to choose which one you are. You get to choose to be evil. Of your free will. God gave you free will.
Makes sense.
Source gave you free will. Your mama gave you free will when she birthed you out. She gave you free will. But people aren't moving like they're free. That's the problem. You can't say I'm free, but then you moving like you still in bondage.
So,
you out here voting. You out here voting to be governed instead of having the mind to govern, the mind and the heart to govern yourself to do right. I don't need nobody to tell me right from wrong because I learned that as a child. I don't need nobody to tell me anything because I was born with everything I need. Even babies, when they're born and they come out, they cry. We don't have to teach them to cry.
Right.
They're 10 fingers and toes. We don't have to teach them to do that. It's inside of you. The information is already there. You're just not accessing it.
Wow. So what do you think went wrong? What could have, if what happened didn't happen and we was doing what we supposed to been doing naturally from knowing who we was and not forgetting, what would have like one point, like give me a sort of a visual if you can, if I'm making sense. Like what would we have been doing in the process of taking those steps to be what we're supposed to be, and without, if we had not forgotten who we are, what we're supposed to be doing. Like,
You
so if
said
all of us doing this, what should we have been doing? What we would have been doing if there was no distraction or whatever happened to us, whoever influenced us, taught us, and we believed it because we forgot who we are.
your land wouldn't have been stripped. The
Okay.
men, women, and children and animals wouldn't have been raped and pillaged. It would be harmonious. It would be like the Garden of Eden that they say. You would be experiencing that. But instead of that, you got a lot of chaos, confusion, and corruption. That's what they gave you instead. Something that you're not even accustomed to. This ain't the environment that we used to. And that's why I don't even allow people around me that are like that, because that's not the environment I'm used to.
Right.
I'm used to peace. I'm used to harmony. I feel uneasy in my spirit if I'm in an environment like that.
Right.
So even with your body keeps the score. It'll tell you when you in harm's way or in danger. You know it. You
Yeah.
just you're just not in tune. You got to fine tune yourself so that you can feel and hear and see and smell and taste everything.
Yes. Yes, indeed. She said, Mother Adina is source, which is our DNA strand. It comes from the solar system, where our melanin comes from. The rabbit hole is super deep.
Well, the rabbit hole is in you because you get to choose. The benevolent path is the path that's clear. There's no obstacles on it. There's abundance the whole way through. You might have people that you get off and entertain, like relationships and friends and family, but your path is clear. You can get right back on it. You ain't
Right.
got to stay of the world. You just go out and, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And be with your people from time to time. But then you get right back on that path. Now, if you on the path of malevolence, it's clutter. It's a slew of people on that one. They bumping into each other, they shooting
Right.
each other, they killing each other. I shouldn't have said that word either, but they're doing all kind of chaotic stuff on that road, on that path. I don't want to be on that path.
We hear you
But
say,
a lot of people choose that path because it's comfortable.
right.
That's what they're used to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's been passed down from generation to generation to generation to generation. It's intergenerational.
Yeah.
So you want to go where you're comfortable instead of going and choosing a path where in the beginning it might be a little rough because it's not something that you're accustomed to.
Right.
It might feel a little lonely, like people be saying the path to healing is lonely. In the beginning, yeah. Because you got to leave everything behind. You got
Right.
to leave people, places, and things that don't serve your greatest good behind. You do. Because they're not ready to grow yet. You are. Don't stay where they are because they're not ready. If you're ready, take the leap.
Right. I like that. And I know we always and one time we was actually live, and you type a lot of things and you say benevolent and you say malevolent.
Yes.
And we looked it up. I went on
Mhm.
to GTP and read it because we get to the point where we hearing these words and we heard it before, and now we hearing it from you, and we feeling your vibe and your energy, and we resonating with you, and we just want to know some things. So if you could, can you give us like that example, like for the people that wasn't here that day and don't know, like
Mhm.
what benevolent, and give us like an example of like everyday life, like you can, like
I'm
for
gonna tell
example,
y'all, when y'all say everybody ain't perfect, benevolence would be considered perfect
benevolent.
because you have made up in your mind that you are going to have godly characteristics and godly traits. You ain't fooling with the devil, as they say, because it's not a devil, but you ain't fooling in the chaos, corruption, and confusion. Them days are over. You've matured. It's just like going from being a fast tail teenager to now you've matured into this adult who's ready to settle down and be one person.
Okay.
If that
Good.
makes sense. If I need to expound on that, let me know. But it's being your best self. Your best self is not going to do anything to cause you harm or anybody else harm. Like a lot of these people think, okay, they get into a relationship and they cheat. That's committing a crime against another person. Just like we say that the government has committed crimes against humanity, you're committing a crime towards somebody's sister, somebody's daughter, somebody's mother, somebody's
That's what I
cousin.
said. I just said that yesterday when I was live that I feel like, for example, Peach McIntyre is committing crimes against humanity when she do the shit she be doing. I was being funny, but I really think about it, I'm like, that just really feel like what a lot of people be doing. Not
Anybody
just so
that
much.
treat somebody is committing a crime because you're not operating out of love. Love don't do that. And that's why I say a lot of people really don't know what love is, because to them, love is transactional. You do this for me and I'll give you this. That's not love. You love them in spite of. And if they're doing something to hurt or harm you, then you disconnect. I don't know where these people get into the mindset that you're supposed to endure pain. No.
Right. If you in love, yeah.
That's some ancestral stuff that they had to do back then. They had to endure pain. And they really didn't have to endure pain, because guess what the other alternative would have been? Just unalive me. Because I'll never be like you. Just unalive me. And a lot
Your
of
mic
people,
sound like it's far away, Ayann.
Huh?
Your mic sound like it's kind of like from a distance, like all of a sudden, I don't know if something unhooked.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Now you
And a lot of them did choose that. They didn't want to entertain the thought of being just like the colonizers and doing what was requested of them or demanded of them. They gave their life. They really did.
Jeff said, Ayann, you are amazing. I definitely understand you on a spiritual level. This is so deep.
Gratitude.
Let me see. Said, well, that was totally deep. Just Barbara said, I have a lot of stuff to share on my page. Once my lawsuit is over, I got a lot of stuff that I've been writing down for years. Amazing.
Yes. And I'll tell you where most people go wrong in this journey, because I am very observant of human nature, and I've been watching people throughout my entire life. Like when I was a kid, you know how most kids get caught up in peer pressure and they do things that they see their friends do because they want to seem cool or they want to be in the in crowd. So that leads them down a road of rebellion towards their parents. And that's people's biggest mistake, is rebellion. And I know that the Bible does speak about rebellion and children rebelling against your parent.
Yeah.
And that one that'll definitely lead you on the wrong path.
Because if you think about it, that seemed like, well, once you put your kid in school and they were out everybody and they get older, and then the social media and then the influences of outside, which is reaching everybody. So when those kids are together and they now they 11, they 12, they 15, that's when they start really experimenting with what's really going on in the world on a whole nother level, whether it's in their household, they seeing it, or it's been influenced on social media and they want to be cool like everybody else. So they come together. So what they gonna do? Like my two grandkids finally together with other kids for the first time in their life. So I'll take them and I pick them up. Like I got to leave in about 15 minutes. But it seems like that's when people notice, and they call it, oh, like you said, rebellion. But it was like, what else was going to happen if you got them around pretty much like an enemy, or what could be considered like a lot of them be like unaliving them and having them go out with them and they jump on them and don't nobody know what happened or got lost or got whatever, and because they was picking this up, and then somebody went to their house and they had a pew, and as I see that happen out here, the kids was at this one guy's house and they was playing with a pew, and one of the guys that was their friends unalived them. They made up a whole story saying that the ops came and did that to him, because they did not want to say that they were all friends in the house just having fun, and went in the room and got the pum and was pointing at each other, and then it was low and went off. I really really resonate with that, because it seems like that's when all the kids start to seem like, and a lot of times it be phases, and God willing, they, you know what I'm saying, they get themselves together and they can make it, and they look back on it and
That's because that's how soon you get to choose. Either you
oh,
want to be in the world or you want to be of the world. And a lot of people want to be of the world because they've never experienced that before.
right,
It's a
right.
new experience. It's a new high. It's a new, I gotta see, what's out here for me. That's really where your tests start. That's where your tests really begin. But what have you learned up until that point is imperative. And a lot of people, like I say, they don't know who they are. They don't know the power that they hold. They don't know that the body is the temple. Don't defy it. Don't devour it. Don't do anything that's going to go against your greater good. Because even as a benevolent spirit, you do have divine protection. But why put yourself in positions where it's got to be tested? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes, yes.
You got protection, but don't overdo it and put yourself in positions where you ain't supposed to be. And a
Right.
lot of times you want to be the victim because you put yourself in this position, but enabling has consequences too. And
Yes.
that's why I say there's really no winner. If you're an evil person and somebody put themselves in your presence, they have to be held accountable for even putting themselves in that position.
Right. Fiona say we were always able to communicate with plants and animals. Eve spoke with the serpent and Adam spoke with animals. They are great. They are great flower remedies for every ailment. I find the Australian ones the best. Thank you for sharing that, Fiona. Thanks everybody for engaging in this whole live stream. Period. I really appreciate y'all doing that. Okay, we got questions. God has said truth. And she said bad company corrupts good character. Deb
Yeah,
said,
but it can't corrupt you if you're not even a malevolent spirit. If you're not doing anything wrong, if you're just like me, I can go amongst a group of malevolent beings and it won't phase me because my path is solidified. I'm not getting off of it because it's too abundant for me to walk away from.
that just reminded me when I was like 12 and 13. That was the age that me and my friends, we were hanging together. We all put on the same lipstick, but I just wanted to go out and dance at the parties. That's what I love to do. I didn't want no boyfriend. They were doing all those things that you could do to have a baby at that age. And they used to tease me and call me Virgin Mary because my whole thing was, you ain't getting nothing for me. No, don't talk to me. So it's like, even though I was around them and they was doing what they were doing, it did not make me smoke or none of that, because all of them still smoke to this day. All of them have boyfriends and other things happen. They got kids and stuff. But, just because they was on to that at that young age, it just wasn't me. Even though I was just 13, I was never that type of person that would let nobody, if anything, they gonna follow my lead or they gonna just be them. But yeah, that's what that just reminded me of when you said that.
Mm-hmm. And to that, when as children, you learn how to navigate relationships too. Because a lot of people think because they're in a group of friends, most of them friends you ain't gonna never see again or speak to in your adulthood life ever. They're
Mm-hmm.
just passing through.
Right.
Everybody ain't here for your entire journey.
Right.
Learn what you can learn from them and keep it moving.
Yeah.
Just like
Deb
me,
said,
I have one best friend. Have I had other people in my life that I've
yeah,
talked to and kind of kicked it with? Absolutely.
right.
But this person been in my life for over 40 some years. That
Mm,
lets me know that I can have a healthy relationship,
right.
not just a romantic one, but a platonic one.
Right. I love it. I love it. Deb said, Ayann, I would love to hear your thoughts on the scripture that says absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. That's Deb say asking you that.
When you're absent from the body as in being unalived.
Yeah. I think that's what she mean. She said, I have only BFF for 45 years. But yeah, she talked about when we pass away, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. She want to know what.
When you're benevolent, you're always present with the Lord.
Oh, so you don't have to be gone.
You don't have, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand about this. Your heaven is after you die, but or unalive, but you're creating theirs right here. They flying in
Right,
jets and on the
right,
yachts and ain't paying
right.
taxes
Now,
and owning
I resonate with
corporations
that
and
real
right.
heavy. All in
Yeah.
all, just do what the master said.
And that's what I mean when I say the book would not have a revelation at the end if it was an honest and truthful book. Women had no say so in those books. Those books were written by man.
And it seems like they trying to go back to it with the Project Esther, saying that women have to listen to their husbands and they can't do this, they can't do that if they actually be able to pass it like they trying to pass Project 25 as well.
And the only reason that they're doing that is because a woman was the one to achieve benevolence.
Mm.
Men aren't benevolent. I mean, if they're out here, I wish they would speak up.
Where you at? Hey, double twins, come on in. I got about a good probably 10 minutes, and I'm sure she got to get back to some stuff. So we're gonna have to unfortunately wrap up so I can go get these kids. I am loving this. So I just wanna let you know right now that you have sparked something in me again. And I'm sure a lot of you out there listening that you probably feeling just as good as I am. And some of you are already on this page. I already have this same information or this mindset, or you on your way as well. And I appreciate you. I
You're
really do.
welcome. Gratitude. And anytime you want me to come on and speak, just inbox me or email me
Yes,
or
most definitely got to finish this up. We got to get at least one more hour. So maybe another week or two, whatever is good for you. I'm on your time.
this your page. You running it. So
No,
you
but
just let
hey,
me know.
you giving up the jewels and you sparking people's lives,
But
to
I
wake us
this
up.
what I do. I do this every day though. This is the type of advice that I give to everybody. Everybody I meet, I give this advice to. Either they take it and run with it and do something with it, or they don't. That all I can do is plant the seed. How you nurture it is up to you.
She said, "Thank you, Ayann. I appreciate you coming up today. Anybody else
Gratitude.
got any questions before we get ready to wrap up? Or I'm trying to think what I want to ask. So as soon as we leave and I get in the Uber, I'm be like, "Dang, why ain't ask her?"
You can always email me.
Okay. Um, I'm trying to see if anybody gonna post.
In closing, I just want to say you are free. Go be self-loved, self-sufficient, self-preserved, and self-governed.
Okay, with that being said, where do I start? You know me. You don't know me, but with the gift you have
Mhm.
and watching me and having rapport with me and knowing my mindset, that the type of person that you are, I know you can see things. I know you can feel things. I know you know things. So where
Mhm.
you suggest me? Because I think I know some things are overall like everybody need to do this, everybody do that. Based
Mhm.
off what you see me, what I've been going through, my birthday coming up, my daughter who passed away birthday coming up, me being in my feelings and needing to let go. And I think I have really healed a lot, but I just don't know how to let go. I don't know what I should be doing to like. I just don't know. I might need a one-on-one. Be
And
honest.
that's fine. That's fine. And there's no fee for that either. There's no fee for no one-on-one. I'm just here to lead you down your path of abundance. That's it. And the only thing that I would say to you is allow your grandkids to assist you in every way possible.
Okay.
They see all the effort and work that you're putting in, but you don't have to exhaust yourself the way you do.
Okay.
Allow them to take some days to cook, clean, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
because they need to feel useful too. They need a cope because a lot of it is coping mechanism, I'm sure, to keep
Mm-hmm.
your thoughts in line or whatever you use it for, because you know, but they need an outlet too. They need something to do. Even
Okay.
if it's not the extracurricular activities, they need something to do within the house. Teach your grandson how to cook. He needs to be self-sufficient. That's what I'm saying. All the skills that you think he would need if he were on his own, that's what they need to be doing.
Okay. And that's
Riding the
what he
bus
wants to
by
do. He keep
themselves or
asking me, can he
learning
cook?
how. Because when you're not there to do it, who's going to do that for them?
Right.
Nobody.
That's one reason why I let the girls do the cooking videos once a week for the month of August. And my grandson been wanting to cook, and I said he can do some cooking videos and
Absolutely.
as well. And that's
Absolutely.
what he wanted to do.
Get
I
them
want him.
involved. Yep.
Yeah, I want him to not be telling him. And the way I talk to them, especially because they older, but I tell them all the same thing. But
And
not,
that'll work on his confidence because he is shy. That'll
yeah,
work on his confidence. He needs to see that I can do this and be successful at doing it. And then he'll be ready to conquer the world. You got to conquer the inside, like that little them four corners or walls in the house. They gotta master that before they can master a world.
yeah,
So
yeah.
if you want them to succeed, don't hinder them, don't stagnate them, let them do what it is that they need to be doing to be functioning adults. We're not raising children, we're raising adults.
Okay, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, Deborah said we definitely need a part 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we're gonna connect. She's gonna just, as opposed to give me her link to her page
Yeah.
necessarily, we're gonna just chop it up over here. Maybe we can do this once a month for a couple of months.
Mhm.
You know. And she says she does have one-on-ones. Is it okay if I give out your email address, or how will anybody reach you? You have a link that I can share, like that you
If they want to do a one-on-one, they can email me. That's fine. I don't have a
Oh,
problem with that. I don't have a problem with
okay,
that.
cool. So I'll be putting her email address on my community post, y'all. And I'm gonna be doing like I posted this picture right here. Y'all see special guest Ayann live. I'll be doing stuff like that, just like I'll be posting in Just Yvonne's song with my videos. It's not gonna die. That was no one-time event for me. For her to go out her way and make 4 versions of the same song to help me rebuild my life, rebuild my channel, and help me know how to do this social media thing, not just for the social media to make money, but to actually rebuild my life. I will not let that die. That will be me playing those songs, even when I feel like I've arrived and changed and reached a whole nother level. Because you know what I'm saying? I will always be playing that song. So I'll be posting stuff like this. I will never put her real picture. So it's just going to be a real replica. And I'll be reminding y'all of that she is available, even when we're not talking to her here, just in between that time. Because she's so active, and who will do this? Not too many people. She is most definitely benevolent. Put it like that. Because I don't know too many people that I don't know. I ain't saying there ain't that many out there. I'm saying I don't know too many people that would do it, or even have the time to, or the knowledge to, or understanding on how to do it.
Yeah,
Like I
I'll
desire.
get into how my life is constructed because it's not the average life. So we'll get into that another time.
Okay. She said, thanks for positivity and love, Ayann. Spiritual awareness is definitely necessary. Gratitude, ladies, and have a prosperous day. I feel so at ease. I feel so relaxed. I feel so positive, you know? I feel hopeful. I feel like I'm excited for what's next.
And that's what we're supposed to be for each other. That's how you're supposed to feel with every encounter.
Every encounter. All right, y'all, we on our way. So with that being said, we're going to end this live, and I'll let y'all know when the next time we come together and do this part 2 to this. In the meanwhile, I will be sharing her information, and if you guys want to reach out in between time, she says she don't mind to do a one-on-one or ask questions or whatever the case may be, because what I want to do on one of these things, and what I want to see what you can do. And when it's gonna be something, it ain't gonna be no probably quick, easy thing. And that's why I want to like see how much you'll charge, or would you take donations or anything like that to give us a zoom on how to plan in our house, those things on that house level, and then how to do it in our backyard. The people that's interested, if we get enough people that'll be interested, even if it's 2 or more, or whatever, that's something I'll be willing to like see if you're willing to do as a Zoom, so we can actually see each other. Because I don't have the first clue how to even do a flower. I don't know how to do nothing.
And that's when I'll introduce you to the gardening girls, because like I said, it's a group of women.
Okay.
So we all do different things and have different talents and skills, and so we can do that. I can arrange for it to happen.
Thank you so much, Ayann, and I'll be seeing you. Go ahead. You can go ahead and go finish.
Say that again.
I was telling you can go ahead and finish. You kind of zoned out again.
Oh, sorry.
Mic.
Can you hear me?
No, it's still away.
Can you hear me now?
It's still away, but we can hear you. We're about to end it anyway, so don't worry about it. Go ahead and finish.
Just gratitude to everybody that took the time out to listen. And again, go do some research, look up the name, so next time I come, you can tell me, what you researched and found out about the name. And if you can find my page, go ahead and look at that. You might have questions about some of the things that I post, and that's fine too. So everybody have an amazing day.
In that case, email me the page link too, and then we can just do all that too. You just don't be necessarily looking for you to post nothing all the time. That's new, but we'll just wait till you come here. Unless they got questions, they can just contact you.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. All righty then. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Ayann. Appreciate you, and I'll see you later.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
The Ready Rocks reveal. Come on in, like, comment, and subscribe. Watch me rebuild my life one brick at a time. I'm on this journey, paving a new road from the ground. The Ready Rocks rebuild this